Ooh, Capricorn. I'm so excited to speak to you because I started these readings with Aquarius, so that means I got all the way around back to you. And I'm sitting on the floor now because you're the most grounded sign that there ever was and there ever will be. So my name is Camille, and welcome to Millennial Tarot. I'm going to be pulling some cards for you. Duh. What if I wasn't? What if I was just picking my nose this whole time? Gotta have clarity. So I'm going to be doing a past, present, future spread for you. Ooh, Pikachu doing a peekaboo back there. Past, present, future spread for you, and then I'm going to pull clarifying cards if I feel like I need to. And then at the very end, I'm going to pull from this Aboriginal Dreamtime Oracle deck. This is the booklet. The deck is over there, and I'm not getting it up. Just to get some clarification from Spirit to see what should your main takeaway be. General reading, so this probably won't apply to all caps, but most of y'all should be good. Dust on my computer, cool. Then I also just encourage you to check everyone says this, right? You should know this by now. Capricorn, you of all people should know this. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn maybe, if you want to get fancy. Check them all. Cross-watch for someone who's bothering you. I know someone's bothering you because you're Capricorn. So, you have a lot of options at your disposal. I'm just one of them. So let's see what's going on here. Universe, Spirit, Energy, please give me the messages that you have for Capricorn, September 2017. What are the messages you have? For Cappity Caps, the goats, the zodiac, because they be eating grass, because y'all have to be on the ground. How many times am I going to make that reference? You guys are already annoyed. Okay. Future, present, past. Okay, let me show you what you got here so you can see that I'm not over here bojangling. So in the past position we have, ooh, let me stop talking about my slippers. We have the Nine of Cups. Present position, we have the Four of Wands. And in the future position, we have the Seven of Wands. Take it all in, take it all in, take it all in, take it all in. So what this says to me is that in the recent past, you may have had some wishes that were fulfilled. Something went your way. Because Lord knows if it doesn't, you Capricorns are going to get it anyway. So something went your way. And Nine of Cups is also the hospitality card. So quite literally, you could have been on vacation or at a cool hotel. But mostly I feel like you're just in a space emotionally where you were in the recent past feeling for generous and happy and fulfilled. And I always say past card is what past means to you. So for past, some people it means childhood, past life, yesterday, a few days ago. It could mean right before you click this video. So I encourage you to make it relevant for a past that is weighing heavily on your heart now that you're seeking answers. So in the recent past, Nine of Cups, you got what you wanted. Something that you wanted, even a small thing. It doesn't have to be the big thing. And Nine of Cups is right before 10. So we go from aces, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 always, 10 with with little milestones on the way. We're talking about 2s, 4s, 6s, 8s, the stable cards, the even cards. 10 speaks to like, you're done. Goal completed, ultimate achievement. So with the Nine of Cups here, it's almost like you got a wish fulfilled, but not quite the big kahuna. But you're close. So presently, I see you here with the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is quite literally a card of marriage. If you imagine those two people are getting married. And it also speaks to, like I was saying before, stability, because fours are stable. So think about like a house to build on. You want to have 4 sticks, 4 pillars. And it also speaks to celebrating something. And I'm filming this here in August, but September is still a little bit summery, at least temperature-wise. So it could be you're celebrating something, you're celebrating the end of summer, you're celebrating Labor Day, but it's like fulfillment of a dream. So with the 9 of Cups here paired with the 4 of Wands, something definitely happened or is happening for you that is good. If you're not recognizing it yet, I'm telling you something good is happening. And you're happy about it. You're celebrating. And I took notes just to get you all the messages of possibility. So celebration, success. And then like I spoke about with the 9 of Cups. So 9 is close to 10, right? And we got the 4 here. So 4 does represent a little bit of a milestone for you, but it does represent that more work is to be done. But you're at a point where you can kind of like rest, celebrate, look about how far you've come, be this guy, be hospitable, sharing your wealth and your riches with other people. And you have, this could be a union. This could be, you reach a point in your career where you feel stable, you feel successful, you reach the point with your inner self, your inner life, your spiritual life where you feel things are worth celebrating. I definitely feel like the weight is being lifted off of your shoulders. And I just look at this guy, how he's smiling and he's happy, and these people are happy and they're just like having a good time. And then we got the 7 of Wands. Guy doesn't look so happy. And what I'm feeling like this means for you, especially you Capricorn, I want to stop cracking jokes. I just have so many Capricorns in my life. I feel like you're defending what you've earned. So you could be defending a relationship that you got. You could be defending a new raise that you got. Maybe people don't think you deserve it. Maybe you don't think you deserve it. Maybe you don't think you deserve the relationship. But what I get is that you have something awesome. But it's almost like you have to defend for it. And you could be defending it internally. Maybe you think you don't deserve it. But the 7 of Wands speaks to external forces. So you are pictured here. If this is you, we'll say it is. You kind of have the upper hand here because they're all down here. We can't even see them. All we can see are their sticks. So you're down here, they're down here, and you're up here defending against all of them. And you're striving valiantly, and you're winning, and you have the upper ground. So if you're currently going through a struggle, internal, external, regarding what you have been able to achieve this summer, I always call them, well, not I always call them, but it could be like the hateration type thing, and you're just like fighting off haters. You're fighting off all the tweets and like people being like salty. There could be something there. I'm gonna pull more cards because it could be relationship. It could be, because we have the Cups card. Cups always deal with emotions, deeply held desires, our subconscious. And they also deal with Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer here in the recent past position of the past as you define it, 9 of Cups. And then the 2 Wands energies, so fire. You're really trying to, you're alive, you're on fire, you have this fantastic goal that's been achieved, this fantastic relationship that is rejuvenating you, but then you're fighting with fire as well. So let's get some clarity here. Spirit, what are the additional messages you have for Capricorn in order to clarify this spread for them? We want Capricorns to walk away with the message that brings them the most peace, or the message that will bring them the most clarity. What can they expect? Do you have anything that they can expect? Let's expound upon this story. I'm going to shake these up a little bit. Welcome to my bedroom, by the way. It's a little bit of a mess, but you're gonna get what you get. Okay. I accidentally bent one of them. No. But this one wants to come out. I don't know where yet, but I'll say that for them. Alright, let's clarify this. Let's clarify this with Cups. Uh-oh. Not uh-oh for like anything bad happening, but like, you Capricorns. Love you. Oh, wow. That one does not come up often at all. Okay. So, in the recent past, clarifying this Nine of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is a card about deception. So, either to get what you want, you had to overcome someone lying to you, stealing from you. You had to overcome betrayal, maybe people talking about you behind your back. Maybe you did these things in order to get what you wanted. I hope not. I hope that you got everything, the tried and true way, and that's stealing. But it could be either way, and you know yourself. And it could be that you had to do that. It could be that, someone did that to you, but you ended up being the victor here in the recent past. To clarify the future position, we have the Nine of Wands, and that's the Knight of Wands. He's like a guy who is safely guarding what is his. Let me make sure. Knight of Wands, uptight, too cautious, too vigilant. You're impatient. You're not surrendering. But the Knight of Wands with the Seven of Swords here is like, what did you do, Capricorn? Or what was done to you? Something was stolen from you, maybe, and that's why you're being so cautious now over your happiness that you got. Someone tried to mess with you, and you ended up being the victor, but now here in the present position, you're a little bit too worried and anxious and panicked about what you've been able to achieve, and then, especially because we got the Seven of Swords, now it's like your worst fears have been confirmed, and people are trying to get it, and then you're trying to fight them off. There's a lot of fire energy here. And then to clarify the Seven of Swords, we got the Knight of Pentacles, and that's you. King of Pentacles, that's you, admiring what you got. Ooh, Capricorn, someone wants what you have. I usually don't do like these types of like drama readings. I like to keep a pause. But someone stole something from you. You're anxious about it, and now they're trying to get it, and you're like, nah. Because this is a guy who's sitting on his throne. I think this is your energy, King of Pentacles. And he's very smug. He's like, I got what I got. Like, he got what he got. I'm gonna clarify this one more time because I don't want to just end the reading with like someone stole something and now you're fighting for it. I hope that I'm knowing that, Capricorn, whatever you got it honestly. And you got it through your own efforts. But there's some dark energy lurking in the background trying to take it from you. But I don't stop until I get the happy ending, so I'm not gonna leave you hanging here. What is going on with Cap? This is the most like interesting reading. This is astonishing to me. All the other readings were like, follow your dreams, everything's okay. And yours is like, someone's trying to steal from you? Someone's trying to, the flip side of the Seven of Swords, everyone looks at it as a thief card, but it could also be like this guy is looking out for your swords. Maybe someone who you thought was trying to do you dirty was actually looking out for you because he's looking back at the swords. He could be like, someone's coming to get the swords and he's taking them away so they don't steal them. But it's still weird energy. He has a weird face too. It's just weird. Okay. I'm going to clarify this outcome. But I'm seeing, Capricorn, you have something worth celebrating. And you were at peace with it. And you got a wish fulfilled. It's just, I wish you weren't fighting for it. I wish you weren't fighting for it. This is you because you see these goats on the throne? Did I just tell you that you were a goat? Out here eating grass? Okay, let's see. What's going on with Capricorn? It's nothing bad either. You know why? I feel like all the bad cards have like black and red and silver. Look at the backgrounds. Yellow, 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 blue, blue. So whatever is happening, it's petty. Whatever is happening, it's petty. It's not like someone gonna rob you in the dark of the night. It's nothing like that at all. It's something that's easily fixable, probably with some communication. I want to clarify this. What's going on with Capricorn? Let's clarify this. Because I don't want you to be wary. Or weary. The way of the world. Okay, so I got the King of Wands. I just clarified the entire reading. I didn't want to clarify past, present, future at this time. So the King of Wands could be the person who you're messing with. This is a fire sign, Aries, Libra, or Sagittarius. So it could be someone, because the King of Wands is like, not ruthless energy, but he's going to get what he wants, and he gets what he gets. So he could be coming in. He could be a Leo, because he has lions back here on the background of his throne, who either is coming in to help you, or is coming in, is a person you're trying to get away from. Because he has a wand, you have a wand, you're fighting some wands, you're standing here with some wands, and you're guarding your wands. It's just... Okay, I'm going to clarify the future position. Wow, I haven't had, like... This is like such a soap opera. No, this isn't for you. You know what is for you, though? I'm not even going to shuffle this card that came up before. Ace of Cups. Clarifying the future position. So, that promises to me an end of any strife that you may be facing. So let me go ahead and give you the synopsis of your story, just in case it got lost in all my talking. What happened in the recent past, or a past that makes sense to you, is that somehow, despite deception or through deception, you were able to get what you wanted. This is the wish fulfilled card. And it's not like getting what you want and holding on to it. It's getting what you want and being hospitable and wanting to share. It's emotional fulfillment. And because of that emotional fulfillment, you're here on solid ground with your 4 pillars, your 4 wands here, celebrating with somebody, friends, family, a loved one, a lover, a romance. But the underlying energy of that is you're worried that it could be taken away from you, which is further exemplified by this 7 of Wands. You actually fighting off people who may or may not want to be taken away from you. Or this may not be fulfilled at all. This may just be how you feel in your head. People might not be fighting you at all. And then in general, this is you. You're the King of Pentacles. So whatever you have is yours, because it's rightfully yours, Capricorn. And you're marveling at it. You're marveling at your winnings, at your earnings, relationship, career, success, internal peace, internal happiness. You know, people think it's easy to take away like money or to take away a relationship, like stealing someone, but it's also people try to steal your happiness just in general. So it could be mind state, other people, within yourself. But here the Ace of Cups clarifying, which is like a new beginning of, you're getting a new beginning of relationship, of desire, of idea, of thought. Cups card, so a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be coming in to save the day. And don't forget, we did clarify a little bit with this King of Wands. Energy that you could have been fighting against, or energy that is coming in to help you. But the Ace of Cups is always the promise of a new beginning. It's kind of like watering a seed, especially if you can now, because you have all these cups to spare. But it's like watering a new seed. Something's coming in, new love, new desire, renewed hope. I'm getting here for you because you've been kind of struggling with what you have. But what you have is yours. That much is true. And it's only going to be more of the same here. All right, Capricorn? I'm going to pull an oracle card to clarify this for you. What a weird story. Leave it to you guys right at the end to hit me with the kablow. Like, what is happening? All right, Spirit, Universe, guides. Let's just clarify this story for Capricorn. What would you have them walk away with? Is there any advice that you would give them? Caps, goats, grass eaters. Sure. Oh, baby, what's going on? Emotional exhaustion. Duh. Duh. There you go. This all speaks to emotional. You guys need to take a rest. Let's see what the angels have advice for you. Oh, babes, don't be this wilted flower. Come on, Capricorns. All right. It may be feeling like with every step forward, you take 2 steps back. Yeah. Sometimes our impatience, this is also a card of impatience, prevents us from seeing that our very actions are what is setting us back. Just reevaluate the situation for a moment and reset your goals, because what you're trying to achieve will still be there when you find your feet. and then things would move forward very quickly. So you're feeling stuck, that much is true, and you're feeling like, oh man, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. This guy, oh my god, this guy. And then you're like, oh, I'm moving forward again, psych. And then you're kind of like, yes, I'm finally, no. I can get, this is very up and down energy. This is why this has been such an entertaining read. Because you're like, you get something, then it's gone. So I think what the angels are telling you here is to step back, to see this from an objective point of view, to kind of look at your situation and see what next rational action you can take. And don't rush into anything like this King of Wands would. This King of Wands could be you. This King of Wands is probably looking at your spread, looking at what has happened, and it's like, oh, nah. And it's like going in and like trying to do it. But the oracles are saying to just take a moment and chill, and that what you will want, if you take the next right guided action, will move forward very quickly. This is the fastest moving king, because he is a wand, of course. Wands are all about mobility, moving, vacations, travel, stuff like that. What you're trying to achieve will still be there when you find your feet. So when you get out from under all of this, Capricorn, whatever it is that you were in celebration over, whatever it is that you did receive and are going to continue to receive here with this Ace of Cups is going to be there for you. So all this strife and anxiety and anguish and fighting that I see here, like I said before, petty. And I'm inviting you, and the angels and spirit is inviting you to take the next right action, and that everything that you have will be waiting for you. What did it say? It said, everything you achieve will still be there. I told you it was yours. This is your card, Capricorn. So I hope that you got something out of that. Wow, this is like my 7th video today. That was like a highlight. That was like some Real Housewives of New York stuff. So I hope that you did enjoy that and that you were able to get something out of that. But I do want to end this out on a wholesome, positive note, like I do all my videos, just to say that, nothing can bring you down, that life does have strife, but what is meant for you is always meant for you, and that what is not meant for you doesn't come to you. So if you think of life that way, that everything you have, you're meant to have, the happiness, if you're fighting for it, the happiness is still meant for you, the joy, the relationship, the career, the success, it's all meant for you. It's yours, King of Pentacles, Capricorn. So don't get too caught up. Don't be too anxious. I'm knowing right now that September 2017 is looking out for you. You have the Ace of Cups, so that's just new offers upon offers upon offers, plus your King of Pentacles. So move forward. Don't let any haters or naysayers, if they're yourself, if you're hating on yourself and you're like too good to be true, just stop. But really filter in those voices that are more loving, more encouraging, and filter out everything else that is unlike love and that is unlike you. So yeah, I hope you have a fabulous September 2017. I hope you liked this video, that if you do, you like, share, and subscribe, and leave a little comment to let me know. But I hope you have a fabulous, you will have a good September. I don't know what, you're Capricorn. You'll be fine. It's going to be awesome.